everyone, you are highly welcome to another tutorial from Wiz Graphics and Company. Alright, so what do we do at Wiz Graphics and Company? We help you to experience growth, clarity, and stand out through our branding expertise. Alright, so in today's tutorial, what you're going to be what you're going to learn is how to design a church poster like this using your smartphone, your Android phone. All right, so firstly, I'm going to be giving you a hint on how to come about your picture, the picture you are going to use. Now so looking at the title, okay, I'm not talking about the pastor's name, so let me just so looking at this, it says living in prosperity and abundance. Now there are different pictures you can use to illustrate what this theme is talking about. All right, so you can use a cup that is overflow with substance. All right, or you can use a river, or you can use a farm that is ripe for harvest. Now, so this is what I mean. So let me show you a picture. So here is a picture of a farm that is ripe for harvest. So you can use this to still illustrate the prosperity and abundance. All right, so you just have to think on the name, okay, on the title, okay. And what I usually do is I usually ask my clients, okay, what inspired the theme. So through the inspiration of the theme, then I get to know the kind of background to use, or the kind of picture to use, all right, to illustrate the theme. Okay, so having established that, let's just head straight to the main design. All right, okay, so after opening your Pixellab, all right, so we cancel this and we go to the page size. Okay, so for this tutorial, we're using the square Instagram size, so which is this 1:1. So this is the Instagram size. I'm going to make this white. All right, we're making this white. We're working with white color. Now we're going to select our grid. We'll make this 20. So I'm actually going to do few adjustments here. Just hold on, I'm just trying to check. Okay, just hold on, let's just make this 10 first. Okay, let's make this 10. Then we adjust this to 95. Then this to 5. All right. Okay. So the first thing first we're going to do is adding our image, because our image will, give us, although before designing this I already sketched it down on my paper, so it is very easy for me to come up with this. Okay, but the first thing first you're going to add is your image, your hourglass, which is the image. Is going to give you idea on where to place other elements. Okay, so let's go to import and let's import the picture. All right, so here's the picture we're going to be using. So we're going to crop out this part. down here. So we're going to turn off that now. Bring it down to this point. Okay. Then we're going to copy this. Just what I'm going to do, because I actually want this to cover up this place here. So just watch closely what I'm trying to do. Alright, so then I'm going to copy this. I'm going to stretch it. Okay, but avoid stretching the main image. So then I'm going to send this to the back. The first I'm going to lock the first the layer. I'm going to lock the first layer, and let's see. I still have to increase this a bit. I have to just watch what I'm doing, please. I'm just trying to merge those guys together so it will look too obvious. Just watch what I'm doing closely, please. Alright, so let's copy this, send it to the back again, lock the second layer. Okay, so then I still have to increase the size of this. Just watch. So I'm just trying to make it look as if the water extends to that place. So the same process: copy, increase, try to merge. Okay, so I don't really want it to look obvious, so let's zoom in. So see, it's not yet set very well, so let's just still have to delete. Okay, just hold on, let me increase this a little. Alright, let's see. Okay, I think this is much. Okay, let's see. Okay, so let's just leave it this way. Alright, so the size is going to be 7348. Alright, so we're going to copy this. Okay, we're going to increase this to this supposed to be bigger. Sorry, I need it to be more wider. Let's see. So let's send it to the back first. Then we lock the first layer. Please just observe everything I'm doing, everything. Let's turn off the guide, I mean. Okay, so alright, good. Little adjustment there. Right, so then we copy it again. We lock the second layer, send that one to the back. Then we'll try to merge these guys. Sorry, let's zoom in. The thing that would usually take your time is your image. Okay, send it to the back. The same process. Alright, finally. So we still bring back that guy. Do the same thing. All right, so last one, I guess. So send it to the back, lock the layer before it. Okay, so we lock all layers now. We lock all layers. All right, so the next thing we're going to do is inserting other information. Now if you look closely, we have just a little space here, all right, and more space here. Okay, so then what I'll be doing is I'll be putting my text here, my dates here, and then the church name. So you can see how you're going to scan it. Okay, so it is more of this. Just watch, let me do the hierarchy again. More of this, less of this, and less of this. And the same thing goes to the name of the minister. Okay, so these are, you'll be scanning it, and more of this as well. So without any further ado, let's proceed now. So we're going to do this. Type the name, which is prosperity. Okay, and come down, abundance. All right, I'm going to make this black. All right, so come to padding, increase it by 5 so that it won't. Let's increase it by 10 so that our text won't hide. Okay, so the next thing is go to our font. The font we'll be using is Playfair. Okay, Playfair. We're using extra bold. That's what we're using. Extra bold. Right, and let's increase it. So it's going to be 130. We're done. Alright, so then we'll come to our line spacing by 5. Then spacing, that's for spacing. Then we'll move to line spacing. Okay, so let's just reduce the size a bit to 25. Alright, so the line spacing will move down to the line spacing there, and we'll leave it by 60. Okay, so then leaving. Okay, we'll add another text. Leaving, just hold on. Leaving in. So then the text we're going to be using, or the font we're going to be using, but we still have to do the padding, but this is going to be by 5. Okay, so then the font we're going to be using is Gotham. That's the font we're going to be using. Bold. Alright, we're going to increase it. Okay, leaving. So we still have to increase this guy by 130. Put it down here. Then okay, then we'll put this one here. Okay, so then we'll bring this guy down to this point. Okay, so just like so. So we're still bringing this down a little. Alright, so the name of the minister now. So we just ministering. So we're not going to use that size. Okay, we are going to use the light one, this one, the book. Okay, so we reduce it, bring it over to this place, copy it. Now we're going to type the name of the minister. Okay, Pastor John Emmanuel. Okay, Pastor John Emmanuel. Then we zoom in. Alright, turn on our grids or our guide, lock this layer. So we've locked these both layers. Now this one, we've locked this and we've locked this layer. Alright, so let's continue. Bring this over to this place, and they must not be in the same size. Okay, so let's reduce this to 18. Let's make it bold a bit. Bring this guy over to this place, and this 27. Okay, let's see. Let's zoom in. Let's see. Alright, so we just make this bolder. Alright, so then we will reduce the spacing between the text. Alright, let's zoom in so let's know what we're doing. Let me increase this a bit. Turn on the grids or the guide to know what we're doing. Now this has to come over to this point. Let's zoom in. Okay, let's zoom out. Let's see. Let's leave it at 27. Alright, so the next thing we're going to do is the date rather. So we'll be using this font, the Living in font. So the date is Sunday, 15 December. Okay, so in here we're going to be reducing the spacing here to 5, -5 rather. Put it over to this place. So we are still, let's check the size. Okay, we increase it to 39. Bring it over to this point. Let's zoom in. Alright, bring it over to this point here. I'm just trying to align it properly. Okay, so I think I still have to reduce the spacing a bit. So just leave it at 5 -5. Then the name of the church, the address rather, it's not the name. So we're going to create contrast here using the text. Okay, using the text. Just watch what I'm going to do. Then I go to my fonts. I copy only the Christ Light Church. Okay, so that's the name of the church. Then I want to create contrast using font only. Then I still go to the font we are using. Then I go to medium. Alright, so if you watch, I've created contrast here, and the line spacing is too small. Then I reduce this guy. Just watch what I'm doing closely. Let's zoom in, please. We zoom in. Sorry. Alright, so So I'm just trying to align so many things here. So then I have to increase this to 40 then, and trying to reduce these guys. The line spacing is much, so I'm going to drop it by 5. Okay, so just like so, let's see how far I can reduce this. Okay, so alright, so let's see the size of 16. Okay, let's zoom in because it must be aligned. That's it. It must be aligned. If it's not, then it's not going to be good. Let's reduce the date, push it over to the end. Let's give space. Okay, so we're done with those, but hold on, I still have to make it bold, just like so. Alright, so now if you watch closely, I've created contrast on the date. Okay, so that is some. If you look at the name of the church, it is bolder than the address, so that is a point of the point of emphasis I want to lay there. So the next thing we'll be doing is adding the time. So we copy this. Now let's insert circle shape just to reduce the opacity first of the field. So we have only this. So we zoom. Stroke width should be 3. Okay, I'm sorry for the noise on the background. So let's still reduce this thing again. Alright, now bring it back to that. So bring this one here, and the line spacing, so we reduce the line spacing to 10. Now you can see there's no enough space for these elements to breathe, so we just have to increase this a bit. All right, and then we reduce the time. Okay, a bit. Let's just leave it as that. Let's increase this a bit. All right, good. The line spacing, so bring it down to 7. Alright, so then if you watch, I've not yet added any color, just making sure that my elements are well set. So just hold on. Alright, just like so. So the next thing we're going to do, we're still taking this up a bit. So let's take this up. Let's set the size to 5. Alright, so move this up. Let's move it up to by 12 pixel. This by 12 pixel as well. So just make sure that if you are adding any elements, in a shape, it must have space there. So space is not only restricted to outside, but even your tracking as well. Okay, it is very important. Even in a shape too, space is very, very important. So let's take this a little bit up. Okay, so we have that like that. So the next thing we're going to do is the name of the church. We're going to be using this font. What's the name? The Christ Light Church. The Christ Light Church. Ikeja, Lagos. So we're going to capitalize everything. Okay, but before we start arranging, let's import the logo. Okay, so for the sake of this tutorial, here is the church logo. So it's gonna be in black color for the sake of this tutorial. Alright, so reduce the size, turn on our guides. Okay, so reduce the size, let's see, to 10. Alright, just like so. Then this guy, come over to this place. Let's increase this a bit. Alright, so then we're going to reduce this 22 and just give it more space. So let's see how to reduce it. Sorry. Let's increase this a bit. Okay, because you are following the rules of hierarchy. Very important in your design that you follow the rules of hierarchy. Alright, so let's see. Christ the Light Church. So you actually reduce it. Okay, let's now check our. Okay, so we are on the right track here. Just hold on. I'm trying to confirm something. Okay, so the circle is now well centralized, so let's move it a bit up. Let's say 5 pixel. Okay, 5 pixel. So then move this 5 pixel as well. 5 pixel. Good. So now it's time to add our color, and the color we're going to be using is red. Okay, so then go back to this, and then go to color, select only abundance, click, and we're going to be using this color code. Okay, so the color code we're going to be using is DA0212. Yeah, so this is what we're going to be using. Now for the and, okay, the and font, if I forget, the and font we're going to be using is not this. So you're going to be downloading the font all by yourself. Okay, then we'll use italic. So this is the font we're going to be using. Okay, for the and Henry deduct. So you're going to see it on thatfont.com. Okay, so this is the font we're going to be using for the and. All right, so here is it. We have the and font. So let's quickly make few adjustments. Okay, go to the line spacing here and bring it back to the normal state where it's supposed to be. So here we have our flyer. So we are not done. Remember, we are still using the Pixellab. So we are not done. Sorry. So the color too for the time. Yeah. So now we're done. So we head straight to the second app. So we save it first. Let's save or try. All right. Now we move over to the second app, which is Pixellab. Sorry, which is Pixart. So we're using Pixart in this next one. So here is Pixart, and we click on this plus image you're seeing here. All right, so guys, after clicking on the plus icon, so then we select our design. All right, now what we are going to be doing is we'll make this more brighter because it is dull. Okay, and you're going to learn something new here now. So we click on effects. All right, effects, and you're going to be selecting HDR effects. So you're actually going to look for it, and you see something like this. If you look at the bottom here, you're going to see HDR effects, HDR. So that's what we're going to be doing. So we click on it, and then you're going to see the effect. Yes, the effect, but I just want it on this image here. Okay, so then I'm going to do this. Watch closely. I'm going to click on this eraser tool here. I click on this eraser tool, and I'm going to come over to this point, erase. Click on erase. So increase the size. Then I start cleaning. I move my hand just to. Now if you watch, the effect is only on the image now, but if I come over to this place, watch, it has, if you observe here, okay, it has affected that, but I don't want it to, so I just clean around. Okay, I move my hand around. I know you can't see it, but I'm actually going round here. I'm cleaning here, parts here. Okay, so so that's what I'm doing. Okay, so these are the parts I'm actually cleaning right now. Okay, so I want you to take note of it. All right, so just like so, then we click on this confirm icon there, confirm, and click on it again. Now I want you to see the effect. Now you see the ordinary image that we inserted at first. Now see it now. Now you can see how bright the water is and how cool it is now. So we'll go to effect again, and we're going to use our noise effect here. Noise effect. Okay, so this part is more technical than the ones I've been teaching you so far. So let's put this. Alright, so just like so, just hold on. 7. Good. So we have our image right there. So this from the beginning, and now we have this. So you can see that Pixellab, Pixellab is just for you to design your to do your design. So it's a tool for designing. Why the Pixart, there are other design as well, other software designs as well, like Pixart, Snapspeed, Lightroom. So they are just for retouching. Okay, so to enhance the beauty of your design, even Photoshop does all these things. It has everything in one. But as a smartphone designer, you must learn to be versatile. Okay, so yeah, we are using two different apps to do what Photoshop can do. All right, so here we have it. This is from Pixellab, but if I remove my hand now, we have the one from Pixart. Okay, so let's save our image. We click on that, we click on save picture to your device. So we are using that save picture to your device. Now we'll go to our gallery. So let's see it. So this is it, ladies and gentlemen, where we have the noise effect and we have the HDR effect on this. You can see how good this looks. Okay, so thank you very much, and make sure you replicate this and submit on the group, okay, or submit to my DM. Okay, so whichever means you are told to submit, just make sure you do this, you replicate this, you take notes of this. All right, until then, be inspired. Okay, thank you for your time.